Hello everyone, my name is Rajdeep Sidhu. Welcome to the session on Introduction to Scrum and Agile. Scrum is an agile framework for developing, delivering, sustaining complex products since the early 1990s, used primarily for the software development projects. It is a framework that helps the team work together. It is not a methodology, it's a framework. It's lightweight, simple to understand, difficult to master. The authors who developed the Scrum Guide were Ken Schwager and Jeff Sutherland. So Scrum basically encourages the teams to learn through the experiences and self-organizing while working on the different problems that reflect on their wins and losses to continuously improve going in the further sprints. Scrum is founded on the empirical process or the empirism. So empirism basically asserts that the knowledge comes from the experience and the making decisions based upon what is known to you. So the three pillars are transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Transparency gives you the visibility to the significant aspects of the process to those responsible for the outcomes. Inspection is a kind of timely inspection or the timely checks on the progress towards the sprint goal to detect the undesired variances. We will discuss more in detail about the sprint goals. Adaptation is basically adapting a process as soon as possible to minimize any further deviations or the issues. So these are the three pillars of Scrum. The Scrum framework consists of the Scrum teams and the associated roles as a product owner, Scrum master, and development team, which together is called a Scrum team. Artifacts, product backlog, sprint backlog, burn down charts, ceremonies or the events as in sprint planning, sprint review, sprint retrospective, daily Scrum meeting, sprint backlog. We will cover about all of them more in detail in the upcoming videos. So each component within this framework serves a specific purpose and it is essential to the Scrum success. The rules of the Scrum bind together these events, roles, artifacts which governs the relationship and the interaction between them. Scrum values. Scrum team members, they learn and explore these Scrum values. First is courage. Scrum team members have the courage to do the right thing and work on the tough problems. Focus. Everyone focuses on the work of the sprint and the goals of the Scrum team. Commitment. People personally commit to achieving the goals of the Scrum team. Respect. So Scrum team members respect each other to be capable and independent people. Openness. The Scrum team and its stakeholders agree to be open about all the work and the challenges with performing the work. So the successful use of Scrum depends upon the people, how they become efficient, proficient in living these 5 values. What is Agile? The Agile Manifesto was written in 2001 by 17 independent-minded software practitioners. While the participants didn't often agree, but they could find consensus around 4 core values, referred to as Agile Manifesto. So the items on the left are more valued as compared to the items on the right-hand side. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. The individuals are referred to the members working in the Scrum team. The next value says working product over the comprehensive documentation. Working product or the working increment that is delivered after every sprint. Next is customer collaboration over the contract negotiation. So collaboration is more valued as compared to the contract negotiation. Responding to change over following a plan. So there may be a situation where responding to change may be required as compared to following over a dedicated plan. So these are the 4 core values which are referred in the Agile Manifesto. Agile principles. So there are 12 principles of Agile methodology. The first principle says satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of the valuable software, a working software. Next is welcome changing requirements even late in the development. Agile processes harness change. So welcome the changing requirements. Next is deliver the working software frequently with a preference to the shorter time scale. So deliver the working software frequently. Fourth says business people and developers must work together daily through the project. So daily there is a DSM as a part of the Scrum ceremony, daily stand-up call through which the teams work together and coordinate and come up with any impediments. Next is build the projects around motivated individuals and trust them to get the job done. Trust them. The next principle says the most efficient method of communication is the face-to-face conversation. So there has to be a face-to-face conversation. Seventh principle, working software is the primary measure of the progress. Working software. Eighth is agile processes promote sustainable development. Sustainable development. Next principle says continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. Continuous attention to technical excellence. Next says simplicity, the art of maximizing the amount of work done, amount of work not being done is essential. So highlight the work which is not being done. The next is the best architecture requirements and design emerges from the self-organizing teams. And the last principle says the team regularly reflects on how to become more effective. So there are retrospectives meeting wherein they try to groom what actually didn't go well in the previous sprint and how we can improve the upcoming sprints. So these are the 12 principles of Agile. So the Agile principle helps to meet the challenges by providing the rapid delivery of the business value. The duration of the sprint generally falls between 2 weeks to maximum 4 weeks within which they deliver a business value. Improving the customer satisfaction. Enhancing the cross-functional collaboration wherein multiple teams may be working and collaborating together within the team. So these 12 principles which are inspired by and supportive of the Agile manifesto, they are the guiding practices that support the team in implementing and executing with agility the production of the software development. So Agile frameworks, there are many frameworks which fall under the Agile umbrella. The most commonly used are Scrum, Extreme Programming, Kanban, Lean. So if you see in the diagram, they're lightweight approaches where only one team is involved, and on the other side you have fuller approaches where beyond one teams work together. So if you see, you have Scrum in the lightweight approaches. On the other side you have Scrum of Scrums, so where multiple teams work together. So that Scrum DSM is called as Scrum of Scrums. Then there are other approaches as in Lean software development, Kanban, Extreme Programming, Continuous Integration, Continuous Delivery, Feature-Driven Development, Test-Driven Development, Crystal Clear, and other full approaches. Likewise, you have Scrum at Scale, Large-Scale Scrum, Scaled Agile Framework, SAFe, often referred as SAFe, Disciplined Agile Delivery, Dynamic Systems Development Method, Agile Project Management, AUP is Agile Unified Process. OpenUP is referred as Open Unified Process. So we will cover firstly the Scrum, Kanban, and then later move to the further frameworks. So watch my further videos for reference. That's all for today, friends. So if you like my video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel and watch the further videos for reference. Thanks for today.